Hey everybody, John Brenberg from the Artemis Defense Institute back with you with another tutorial video on the subject of stance. Now, stance is one of the 7 fundamentals of marksmanship that are universally taught throughout the United States when from shooting from a standing position. Now, shooting from a standing position is traditionally one of the most unstable positions because there's a lot of movement. You're making these minor muscular adjustments to keep your sights aligned and ultimately out onto the target. So what does a good stance consist of? A good stance is basically having my feet about shoulder width apart, and my weight is more towards the balls of my feet. I'm not leaning back because you can kind of see that would create a problem if I start running the gun fast. My weight's going to shift to the heels of my feet rather than staying forward and engaging with the threat, okay, or your target. So once again, safety disclaimer, weapon is completely downloaded, 0 live ammunition in this room. Why? Because I'm not gonna be that guy, all right? Coming back to the holster, getting back into a good athletic stance. Knees are slightly bent, my weight is shifting forward, going through that 5-count presentation, getting the weapon out onto the target quickly and efficiently, engaging that target. Target goes down, we do that follow through, come back through to high position 4, conduct your range, scan, search and assess, right? Keeping the weapon oriented down range, checking my strong side all the way back, checking my weak side all the way back. My world is safe. I can now return to the holster, verify it's clear, and back on. Why do we square up to the target? Well, for military and law enforcement, that maximizes body armor. Now, the human body is designed by nature to survive. I can get shot in the chest, in the stomach, as long as it doesn't hit like the lower or the descending abdominal aorta, takes out my brain stem, takes out my femoral artery, and I start bleeding out internally, I can continue to fight. And that's what we want to do, is we want to continue to fight and stop the threat by any means necessary. Now, the old days, or Olympic shooting, is still done in this configuration. Why? Because it's very tough, it's challenging, very difficult. However, if I get shot in the armpit here, well, guess what, guys? Path of least resistance, the axillary portion of your body is one of the weakest. That's lung, heart, lung, out the other side. Guess what? Call mom, cancel Christmas. Good grief. So we want to stay in a good athletic stance. The reason why is it gives me that lateral movement if I need to start to move and engage my targets, in a very dynamic situation. You may have noticed that while I'm out here, my shoulders are kind of rolled up and I'm kind of down behind the weapon. That's just me, because I know for a fact that's how I'm going to react when rounds are starting to come my way. We naturally will go into that defensive posture by bringing our shoulders up to what? Cover our carotid arteries on either side of the neck. So that just works for me. At any rate, good effective stance, a good productive stance is athletic. Weight shifted more towards the balls of your feet. That's for recoil management, getting behind the weapon, and so on. So I hope this helps. If you have any questions, you want to call to schedule a class, look us up on the internet, artemishq.com, or you can always call us at 949-305-6586. We hope to see you soon. Take care. Stay safe.